Well, hey my fellow video gamers and Let's Players, welcome back to Let's Play Super Luigi Galaxy. In the last episode, we did stuff in the Toy Time Galaxy and finished stuff up in the Sea Slide Galaxy. Well, thank you, Robot. And in this episode, we are going to be doing the Fast Foe Comet within the Toy Time Galaxy. And it has been a really long time since I've recorded. I'm mostly saying that because I did not remember that the Fast Foe Comet was in orbit, but now that I saw it, I do remember that Fast Foes of Toy Time was the comet that was there originally. I guess when you save the game, it doesn't change unless you do like an actual mission, so that is why I have this. And obviously, we cannot do the third mission, so I have no choice other than to do this mission if I actually want to get a star. The only other way I could do a different mission is if I went into another mission, got a star, and then went out. And there is no point in doing that because, yeah, there's just no point. Okay, that scared me a little bit. So, oh god. This mission right here can be a little bit of a doozy. I'm pretty sure it's a wee bit oh god, okay. I'm pretty sure it's a little bit harder than the one in the other galaxy. Remember, I believe it was the Beach Bowl Galaxy. Yeah, whenever you have these weird, like, secret actually, no. The one in the Beach Bowl Galaxy was not a secret, it was part of the actual mission. This one is a secret mission, which I believe marks, like, the first comet that is within a secret mission, which I find really weird, but okay. But yeah, it is decently hard. Oh god, okay, don't do that. I do not know how I survived that right there. But what you want to do is you want to jump there, then you want to get off, then you want to go back in there, and then run off. Because I believe in my original run-through of this level, which I believe is the last star we actually did in this Let's Play, what I believe I did was I long jumped through there, but it is too close of a chance in order to actually do a long jump in there, so I would personally suggest to just do what I did right there. Not recording solo stuff for a long time really makes it so your commentary is not as good as you'd think it would be, because it's been a little bit. Even though I believe 2 days ago I did record the Sunday Fun Day, which might show when I'm recording this. I am actually recording this on a Monday night actually. I have a not really big test tomorrow. It is a practice AP government test, which it's weird that my school does practice tests, but they're sometimes used as finals, and it also allows you to be able to know what's coming up in that test, so it is a nice little extra thing or something, and I am going really slow on this, so hopefully, yay, there we go. I did not want to have to get that middle one there, but what I was saying was, I think maybe I was talking about these tests in a previous episode, but I am not exactly sure. But all I know is after that, we have gotten the last of the green platforms. The sad thing is, I am not sure. Okay, I think these still move. No, they do not still move. Okay, it is the Tox boxes that still move. But since we are here in this area, we do not have to worry about the Tox boxes. I don't think I got. Yeah, I did not. Sadly, I did not get to the big old bonus box of gem goodness. Even though they are not gems, they are star bits. And okay, I guess I was not as far as I thought I was. Okay, gravity, for God darn sake, please do fine. Okay, now I am really happy that I did that first try, because as you can tell, I was a little nervous on that mission because of Luigi's slipperiness, and yeah, slipperiness mixed with sides of Tox boxes that could easily crush you. Yeah, not that well. So yeah, it's, but 79 stars, we are almost like 80 stars in, and I believe that'd be 3/4 of the way done once we actually got 80 stars. We are going through this game rapidly fast. Now, I actually don't know what episode number this is. I'm not so sure if this is episode like 21 or 22. So, all I know is we're somewhere in the early 20s. Not age-wise, I'm actually only 17, I'm not early 20, bouncing down Cake Lane, one of the longest missions in the game. I shouldn't say in the game, I mean, it's a long mission nonetheless, is what I'm trying to say. With a spring mushroom. I was about to call it a spring flower, but it is not a spring flower, it is a spring mushroom. And toy trains going really fast. It's funny how Toy Time Galaxy always starts you on this random thing right here. I mean, I know it's supposed to hide like a loading zone, but I mean, it's still cool, except I don't know why all of a sudden the second time the trains are going like double speed. Maybe even more than double speed. Oh look, yay. they start you out right at the beginning with hell. You know, they're not like the other mission where it's like, oh, you have to go a little bit before you get into hell. No, you go right into hell after this. Now, okay, I was not expecting to actually, oh, what the? Okay. I guess I need to keep going back. Okay, keep going back and forth with the gosh darn spring mushroom. Thank you. We are going to keep going back and forth and not worry about collecting the star bits, because as you saw by the first time, myself worrying about collecting star bits caused me to do very poorly, and that was not a good thing. But then again, doing very poorly is never actually... I mean, it can be a good... Oh my god! Oh, thank you. I did not want to die, and I almost died there, but, what I was trying to say was... I mean, I was originally going to say that, doing poorly is never good, but if you have a stupid pretest that for some reason my state that I live in requires, like, most classes to have pretests for some reason. I mean, I don't know if it's my... Actually, I think it is my state. Or it might be the whole United States. I'm not sure. But all I know is, where I go to school, a lot of classes have to have pretests, and it's one of the most stupid things ever, because you don't know the material. They're supposed to be trying to, like, measure growth, but what if you never, like, try? Like, then the teacher looks bad, because on their ranking or grade system, it's like, oh, well, this student didn't do all that well. And it's like, well, yeah, but they also didn't try for, like, the entire year. So you cannot help a student who just sucks, even though for some reason the government's like, you know what? It's always the teacher's fault. It's never the student who does not want to actually, try something. And I did not even mention that white chocolate wall. You know, I didn't. But going back to that thing... Yeah, pretests are stupid. I had to take a few this year, and I believe I had to start taking them... It might have started in 8th grade, but I know it definitely started in 9th grade. I believe if you wall jump between these little icicle things here, you'll actually get a 1-up or something. Okay, I cut that really close. Try to wait for the lollipop to come a little bit closer before you jump onto that, I will say right now. And I guess I should not have, like, spun there, because it was a lot easier if I had just done that. And also, getting these star bits here, you might want to jump and shake, because it'll make it a lot easier. Now, when we have the time, we can spin, and we don't have to worry about, like, ground, because for some reason on that that section right there, it works like the regular Super Mario Brothers, where you just go over the gap. It's like the gap elimination. That might only be New York State, but actually that is only New York State, because it's about upstate New York not having the same funding as downstate New York. So yes, that might give you a little bit of a hint of where I actually know. That just tells you what state I live in, which I have mentioned many times before, but I'm not going to mention it anymore. And now, ooh, look at this. Starbit, Starbit, Starbit. Well, I guess we're going to be collecting a whole bunch of Starbits, and I thought we were close to done with this mission. No, there's still a decent amount left in this mission, don't worry. Like, you'd think that we have gone through a lot of parts in this mission, but sadly no. We have to go on spoons and on a cake. We have to, because for some reason we go to a winter wonderland, like, changes the music for some reason. And then we go to this area, which changes the music again, and brings something that I don't know how they would expect you to actually know what to do. I mean, I guess it's a birthday cake, and they're like, okay, you're supposed to go around and, like, spin the candles out of the birthday cake, and I guess there's still one more candle right there, and then that creates a power, like, launch star. It is the only thing in the game like that, so I guess you can say it's very, like, it's very creative of Nintendo to do that, and I just realized that I have over 200 star bits, and I did not know those things could jump. That guy was not on the same platform I was before. I did not know they could jump, but what I was trying to say was, I have collected a whole crap load of star bits in this level. And look at this guy. It's the same guy we fought in the, I think, Gold Leaf Galaxy. Yes, it was the Gold Leaf Galaxy. But he's a little bit harder this time. Not just because you have to use the Spring Mario, but because he's shooting electric balls at you instead of water. Because I think they do that because I don't know if water affects you if, like, you go with a spring. I think it does, actually, now that I think of it, but what I want to do is I want to get around you and not have to worry about these electric balls of electricity trying to hit me. And Kiwi, okay? I do not know why there are Kiwi on that, but there is Kiwi, and that is something that you can have. But what you want to do is you actually want to try to get on top of this guy and ground pound his head. Now, I don't think you're able to backflip onto his head like as regular Luigi, so I think you're supposed to just jump like that. Now, luckily, I was, like, really lucky. I probably shouldn't have said luckily, I was really lucky. But you probably will not end up doing it like that. But on the third stage, he does electrocute you, or tries to electrocute you like that. So what you want to do is you want to wait, and then ground pound, and then you're done. Oh god. I was talking so much there, but I think that was probably the easiest time I've ever had on that boss. I usually have a lot of trouble with that guy, and I thought I was stuck there for a second, but I didn't even have trouble getting the star. And we are like 11 minutes in. So that shows you just how long that gosh darn star is. Now you know why I did not want to do that in the last episode. Now I probably could have done the comet in the last episode, but I did not. Water break. Look at all those star bits. I think I said earlier that we only needed 3,800 star bits to do all the other Hungry Lumas, and we are pretty close to that 3,800 star bits, so I'm pretty sure we'll be able to go through this game without having to grind once. Now, with the Gold Leaf Galaxy complete, the Sea Slide Galaxy complete, the Toy Time Galaxy complete, and also the Bone Fin Galaxy complete, we can finally open this thing right here, even though we could have opened it since we came here. Bowser Jr.'s Lava Reactor. Let's go. Now, this is the last dome ending thing you fight, I guess you could say, because like, contrary to not really popular belief, there is not, well, here's King Caliente's Spicy Return, but there is no Bowser fight in the final dome, because the third Bowser fight correlates with the final boss, which is the center of the universe. Yes, you fight Bowser at the end of the game, and the fight is only a little bit different than what we've done before. You're going to be seeing that at the end of this Let's Play. Yeah, and oh god, look how familiar this looks. Remember in, like, I think part 4 of this Let's Play, we did this thing here? Yeah, now we have to do it again, except this time it's a little bit harder because I believe there is more stuff, and thank you for the star bits, guy. I'm actually going to see if I can get around you, or we can just kill all the Goombas and cause a mass Goomba genocide from a bullet bill launcher, I guess. And okay, I do not know where I am going, or I do know where I'm going. Long jump over here and cause the guy to hit this. Or not. God darn it. Now, I guess I could say it's really nice having Luigi here. It's not really nice having Luigi here. Never mind. I was thinking before going into this, like, you know, maybe I'll go through this whole dome without dying once. Good thing I didn't say it, because I would have jinxed myself right there. I would have totally jinxed myself, because I believe, I'm not fully sure, but I think that was the first time I have died in this dome, which is saying something, because this is like one of the ending parts of the game. I think the bullet bill hit something, so we are going to be going back and getting another one. God diddly dang it. Okay, we're going to be killing all of you here, because I do not want to deal with you guys while I'm trying to lure this bullet bill towards me. Okay, come on, Billy Bob, Billet Bill? No, it is not Billet Bull or Bullet. It is Bullet Bill. Never mind. All I know is we finally got that goddamn launch star, so we do not have to worry about that. But unlike the first one, there's a section in between the fight that we have to do, and don't worry, the fight's not Mega Leg. Even though the fight is a repeat boss, I mean, it's kind of a repeat boss, I guess you could say, but it is a repeat boss. Remember when we had to hit those coconuts at those guys? That might help you remember what it is, and I really wish this game was Super Mario Galaxy 2, where the launch stars you could just shake automatically and get into. No, you have to wait a little bit, but Bowser Jr.'s here, over a pit of lava. Your ship should be burning up right now.
If I give you up any more Grand Stars, my dad's gonna get mad! So this calls for my ultimate weapon. Give him some heat, King Caliente.
Bowser Jr. King Caliente was a boss that we fought before we ever fought Mega Leg. How is this your ultimate weapon? Mega Leg is technically harder than this guy. Why? I mean, just because he's black now? Like, are you racist, little stupid Bowser? No. Bowser Jr., are you racist saying that black people are scary, and that's why this guy is a harder fight, and why it somehow merits us fighting this at the end of the game? But I guess the blue guys come out early, so maybe that's why. And okay, I thought he was going to be sending more goddamn blue guys out. I hate those blue guys, if you have not guessed already, because they just really suck. Now, going, like, off the joke, this boss is a little bit harder than the first time, not just because of the meteors, but also because of these platforms that continuously sink, so you have to be really careful. And I missed. I could be like that Game Grumps joke where it's like, I shot him and I missed, and I missed, and I shot him and I missed. But I'm not going to be doing that. Okay, I should not react in that manner. I will stay calm and react in a manner that involves me hitting these things and killing King Caliente. Overall, even though it is a harder fight than the first King Caliente boss, it is still not all that bad. And it's kind of funny watching a Grand Star come out of the King Caliente thing, because you wouldn't think he would give you a Grand Star. Also, once you beat him, all the platforms stop sinking. I don't know how a Grand Star appearing makes it so the platforms are, like, slightly gravitated to the Grand Star. I mean, I guess the Grand Star might have a center of gravity within itself, but I don't know. It's Nintendo logic. It sounded a little... I was about to say it sounded a little weird when I heard myself say that, but then I started saying Nintendo, and I was like, Nintendo. It wasn't that bad, but it started to come out not like Nintendo, so all I have to say is, yeah, it wasn't all that great. But, if you want to know, that was the last Grand Star of the game. Yes, we have access to the final dome in the game. Yay. 81 Power Stars. I would say we're racking in those Power Stars, but I think I've already said that in this episode. So yeah, it's 4 new galaxies. We get the gist of it. And no speech from Rosalina, because the only thing Rosalina says for the rest of the game... Oh, we're way back here. But the only thing that Rosalina says for the rest of the game is, oh, save your special one. So if we talk to her, we just get the prompt to save our special one. So that is why she does not talk after that, even though you can have less than 60 stars after you do that. Hey you, yank and tasty star bits, I'm a guy who's hungry, 1,000, yes, okay, well, we have way more than enough star bits to feed you, so we are going to feed you right now, because it is after the engine room dome, and you are the Hungry Luma of the engine room dome, so of course, like tradition, we are going to be feeding the third to last Hungry Luma. And you might be wondering, how is this the third to last Hungry Luma if there's only one more dome? Well, there's a little something else that we have to do, and that accounts for the other Hungry Luma, but the Sand Spiral Galaxy, where my pointer says, choosing a favorite snack. Now, this mission is a little bit unique. Now, some people have shown off 2 separate ways in order to do this mission, but I'm only going to be showing off one way, because I am not that professional, and I am just playing through the game kind of casually, I guess. I don't know, would you call this casual? I mean, I'm not really doing a walkthrough. Some episodes I'm just talking about random crap, so I don't think I would call it casual. I kind of actually wanted to see if I could long jump that, but I kind of don't want to do that. You want to get rid of that guy, because that guy is like that guy at parties that just really does not like people. He is not like that, but it kind of is. So, as you saw through there, this mission, you could either go through with the Boo or the Bee Shroom. Now, the Boos will follow you if you look at them, but I believe if you are a Boo, they will follow you whether you look at them or not, so keep that in mind. And there's also some water traps, which I believe the Boos can also get harmed by, but I'm not sure now. Landing on this might be a little hard with the Bee, but yeah. Now, the lights here are obviously for the Boo, if you did not know, and okay, I was really lucky there. I did not hit that. Now, you might be wondering, why are you still with the... I mean, why did you choose the Bee, is a better way to say it. Well, that's because with the Bee, you can just fly over here and not have to worry about that little rainbow star, and you can get over here really fast. So that is the end of the mission. Yeah. Sand Spiral Galaxy, not as hard as you might think. Some people might say the Boo is easier. I personally like the Bee pathway, just because you can do that. Because when you're using the Rainbow Star, even though I don't even think you get much star bits from it, because you just blow up mines or whatever, it can be easy to fall off and then have to, like, restart the whole mission, or the mission from where you were. So, I have to say that that is about it for this episode of Let's Play Super Luigi Galaxy. No mail from the Mail Toad, because I believe the only thing else he will give us is lives, so, yeah. I was running out of breath on that sentence. It really sucks when you're running out of breath in the middle of a sentence. I feel like I've mentioned this before, but it does really suck. Anyways, in the next episode, we are going to be going all the way up here. Not to the next dome, though. We are actually going to be going to a different area. Can I make this? Yes, I can make that, okay. Thank you, I did not feel like waiting for that platform to come up there. We are actually going to be going over to this area with the transporter and seeing what this little room has to offer us. Well, let's actually talk to the one Luma. This is the gate, yes. In the next episode of Let's Play Super Luigi Galaxy, we are going to be going back where this Let's Play started. So, this has been JuddlePlays saying see you later, and I made that sound a lot more epic than it actually is. Goodbye.